I am Joan of Arc, the Maid of Orleans. I was a peasant girl from Domremy, born around 1412, when France was torn by war and English occupation. When I was 13 years old, I heard voices telling me to save France from the English and their allies, the Burgundians. They said I was chosen by God to lead the French army to victory, and to crown Charles VII as the rightful king of France. At first I was afraid and doubtful, but the voices were persistent and gentle. I managed to leave Domremy, crossed France, and met Charles. With God's grace, I overcame the reluctance of the king, and he agreed to let me go to Orleans with a small army to break the siege made there by the English. I arrived there in April 1429, and with my courage and faith, I inspired the soldiers and the citizens to fight back. We attacked the English fortifications and drove them away in 9 days. It was a glorious victory that changed the course of the war. After Orleans, I led the French army in several more battles against the English and the Burgundians. We won most of them, and we cleared the way for Charles to be crowned at Reims, the traditional place of coronation for French kings. I was by his side when he received the holy oil and the crown on July 1429. It was one of the happiest days of my life. But my joy did not last long. Charles and his advisors did not listen to me anymore. They wanted to make peace and did not want to take back the rest of the country. I tried to continue the war, but I failed to retake Paris. I was captured on May 23, 1430, and sold to the English. The English put me on trial for heresy and witchcraft in Rouen. They accused me of many things like hearing voices from the devil or claiming to be sent by God. They condemned me to death by fire on May 30th, 1431. I was only 19 years old. They tied me to a stake in the marketplace of Rouen and set fire to it. 25 years after my death, the Pope declared me a martyr and cleared my name from any stain or shame. In 1920, Pope Benedict XV canonized me as a saint of the Catholic Church. Since then, millions of people have honored me as a heroine of France and a model of faith and courage. My banner still flies in many churches and cathedrals across France.